Hello everyone, I'm Herrera Kamin, and I'm going to read the third chapter of my long, short story, The Last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade. Now, if you've just stumbled across this channel, please go back and watch the videos I made in which I read Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of this short story. A quick note on the chapter numbering. So, if you're following the story from the beginning up to this point, you'll probably have figured out what I'm doing with the chapter numbering. And you know, I look back on the decision to number the chapters in reverse order for my very first published short story as maybe a little reckless. And I wonder if it was alienating for readers just stumbling across this story. But I do hope that if you come on this journey with me, you will see that by the end of the 7th and final chapter, that my ordering of the chapter numbers functions as a sort of a countdown to something. And you'll just have to wait and see what that something is, or read the full short story on kaleidotrope.net. But anyways, I just wanted to say a few words about that, and with all that said, Chapter 3, labeled number 5, of The Last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade. Let's begin. I keep coming back to the same place. It's this place we used to go to hide, a forgotten little pocket of existence, a hollow in the weave of the world. There's a sea of golden grass on one side, just visible through the trees, and a patch of the softest moss I have ever felt beneath my bare feet. There's an old tire swing hanging from that oak tree over there, a cracked stone sundial on the ground just a few feet away. And there's a brook nearby. It's out of sight, but I can hear it. Something happened here. Something that shouldn't have happened. For some reason, I can't remember the details exactly. They're all jagged angles and grotesque blurs, but one thing is clear. This is where it all went wrong. I speak softly, tentatively. Naya? She's not here. Of course not. This is where I lost her. Maybe I start to think I have to bring her here. I close my eyes, try to focus on her face, her olive skin, her hazel eyes, her cascading nightshade hair. I open my eyes, but she's nowhere to be seen. Not good enough. I try again, close my eyes, and with all the strength I can muster, I reach deep down, like I'm reaching into a cold, murky pond, and I grasp at the memories that dart by like little fishes. I manage to catch one. I squeeze it tight. It's a short memory, a few fleeting seconds, and in it I'm climbing a towering sequoia, and she's up there, right at the top, clinging to the trunk. She looks down at me and grins, and I'm flooded with so much of something that I lose my grip on the branches. Falling. Julian! My heart jolts and I'm lying beside the sundial. She's nowhere to be seen, but her voice is still there, riding the air. It's so real. And then I remember something horrible. I look at my watch. The numbers on the display are dancing and twirling. They're impossible to read, but the light streaming through the trees is like molten copper. And I remember that I'm late. Horrendously late. Because daylight savings began today, and it's an hour ahead. I'm an hour behind. And that's when I spot her shirt. A sky blue summer top under the tire swing. It's torn and blood-stained. Her name rises like vomit in my throat. Step 1. Focus. But all I can think of is her. Step 2. Remember, you've still got things to do. I have to find her. Step 3. Make a list of what you know. Clumsily, I fish for more memories. A phone call, her voice on the other end, quiet and halting. She wants to meet. Why? It's something about the Blackout Legion, and about her half-brother. Her demented maniac of a half-brother who's apparently been sworn in. I saw him take the oath, she told me. Right there in our basement. He's one of them now, and he knows I saw it. He's after me. They're all after me. You know what he said? He said he was gonna silence me. And Mum and Dad, they're probably dead by now. You've gotta help me, Julian. I've gotta hide. Please don't be late. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Focus! It's not too late. I can still find her. I grab her tattered shirt, shove it into my pocket, and start running. Down the hidden dirt trail, through the tunnel of roots and brambles, over the graffiti-drenched brick wall. Has the Blackout Legion already found her? And then it occurs to me. Her house! The basement where her half-brother was sworn in. I know where it is. I picture her half-brother dragging her down the steps, bolting the cellar door. She used to tell me campfire stories about him. Stories about girls lured into the woods to be tied up and tormented and slowly picked apart. I only half believed her until now, but I remember the last thing I saw on the news about the Blackout Legion. They are ambassadors of chaos. They think the only way to save the world is by tearing it apart. And it's so far, it seems there are no lines they aren't willing to cross. If they really want to silence her, go! I'm running as fast as I can, through darkening streets, a maze of never-ending lanes and alleys. There's the house, the one that looks like it's been abandoned. No time for the door. I get to the basement window, my foot flies through it, shattered glass tearing gashes in my leg. I shove myself through the opening, slip into the warm gloom of the basement. Naya! But she's not there. Neither is her half-brother. There's a desk, stacked high with papers, and a woman sitting behind it. She's got thick John Lennon glasses and unkempt gray hair. She looks like she hasn't slept in months. "Hello, Julian," she says with a tired smile. "Naya?" I gasp. The smile fades. "Not exactly. My name is Darius Sickery. I think you've been looking for me, and I most certainly have been looking for you." She motions to a chair. "Please sit down. We have a lot to cover, and time is not on our side." And that is the third chapter of the last 7 Eternities of Julian Slade. Thank you very much for listening. Take care, and I'll see you in the very next video with Chapter 4. Bye for now.